The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
And that was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition.
O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for Golden State, the athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. MP out there with Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. We've seen it already this season. MP has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And I don't expect him to hold anything back tonight. With the success they've had in these tough games lately, he's going to go all out to keep building that momentum.
Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Here's Jackson Davis.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Pass to Dillingham. Outside, Towns. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP outside. Curry wide open. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Outside, Towns. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. to the inside. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 3. From the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Count that one.
Just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Pass to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Alexander Walker. Towns with it. Covered by Wiggins. Fades back. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 5.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Towns gets it to go.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Some worry, Doris, about a log jam up front for the Timberwolves, but it seems to have worked out.
It certainly has, Kevin, and I think part of that is the high skill level of both Karl Anthony Towns and Naz Reid. Both of those guys can play the 4 and the 5 spot. What does that mean? Well, it allows either of them to line up next to Rudy Gobert, provide spacing with their shooting, and stay big. That's a huge advantage.
Now here's Towns. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Gillingham with it. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Pass to Towns. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Here's Gillingham. The 3 ball. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Well, the passing ability of Andrew Wiggins on display, and ask anyone, they'll tell you he's a great team guy.
So it's Minnesota now, following Jonathan Kuminga's 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the miss from Stephen Curry. Alexander Walker on the wing, guarded by Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Minnesota also with the sub. Daniels, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Dillingham. Jackson Davis defending. The offensive rebound. McDaniels against Curry. Inside, a second chance effort, and Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Hit by Kuminga. Floats it up for Kuminga. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Gillingham with it, covered by MP. Pass to Dillingham. Towns sets the pick for Dillingham. And he banks in the layup.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Pajemski. Still scoreless.
First team foul.
MP deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shoots it. A shot by Pajemski, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Now here's McDaniels. Misses off the right iron. Warriors leading by 5. Now MP. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Timberwolves trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Dillingham. Second chance shot. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns sets the pick for McDaniel. Shoots over Pajemski. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Stolen by McDaniels. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's a smart pass from Jaden McDaniels. Just finds a teammate operating with a little space.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now, Alexander Walker. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Another miss by Minnesota.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. Can't cash in from close range. Timberwolves trail by 3. Dillingham with it. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Curry. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now, here's MP. He had 37 points last game out. Launches it. It's Curry. That time on the assist by MP. Curry's got 9.
Well, doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Thompson in for Stephen Curry. Timberwolves also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Saric. And Porter subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Kuminga sets a screen for MP. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Saric checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 8. And stolen by MP. Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. And that one's good by Porter.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. MP against Porter. And a wide open look for MP. And the three off target. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Utah was all business. He added 37 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
Well, this team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Porter with it. Kuminga picks him up, and that one's good by Porter.
Nice pull-up J there by Porter, keeping the defense on their toes and striking fast.
Pass to Podziemski. The drive by MP. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Sharch dishes to Williams. Porter in the corner. Offline with his three. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. In for the Warriors. MP comes in for Miles McBride. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Thompson and Wiggins slide in at the forward spots. Podziemski out there with MP. And it's Kuminga in at the 5 down low. Now here's Wiggins. Hasn't made one yet. And the Warriors miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
McDaniels, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Minnesota.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Tipped away and stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside, Wiggins possesses that in spades.
The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Saric. And Miller's subbed in for Taurean Prince. Now, here's McDaniels. Back to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Porter's got 9 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
MP outside. MP going.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. We know Doris that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Here is Porter, following the score by Golden State. Right wing. Wiggins against Towns. On the clock. The 11-footer. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Porter.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
MP gets the job done inside.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Porter, bounce pass. Towns kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Kevin Porter. Towns, a screen on Curry. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Back to Alexander Walker. Over Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Alexander Walker. Justice the pass to Kuminga. Alexander Walker with the ball. Curry meets him. Pass to McDaniels. Now Dillingham. And it's off from three-point range. To the paint. Here's MP. Right through contact. MP.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by MP. On the wing, Thompson. And again for 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go. MP hidden. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
MP is cooking right now. And, folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Dillingham with it. Covered by MP. Pass to Dillingham. Towns sets the pick for Dillingham. Driving the lane. 6 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A 3 from MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Pass to Dillingham. Gobert with it. Timberwolves passing it around. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Towns in the corner. Now, Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. High, arcing shot. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now, here's MP. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Alexander Walker finds Gobert outside Williams. Going inside, and easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
MP outside. Higgins outside. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And MP put his youth to work there. Gets the ball and outruns everyone down the floor.
Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's MP. He's got 26. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's MP. Here he goes. Outside for Curry. MP outside. Pass to Santos. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Dillingham with the bucket.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. Pass to Dillingham. The tray sinks the three-pointer. Dillingham's got 5 points now in the quarter. MP has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll return shortly.
56.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're giving the game away. Some of it's decision-making, some of it's lack of focus.
They'd better wake up early in the second half or we're going to be the ones to fall asleep. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Dillingham is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Williams at the 3. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
David, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Minnesota's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Shot to stop the run. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Outside, Towns. Gobert with a screen on Kuminga. That shot wide open. Towns has got 15.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Curry on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Dillingham. Looking to end his cold spell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Warriors leading by 23. There's a good screen. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected. The kick out to Towns. Sinks the triple. He's got 18.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And MP throws it down.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gobert can't hit. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Pass to Towns. Outside Williams. Gobert with a screen for Williams. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kuminga, no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Pass to Dillingham. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Three-pointer.
Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. MP outside. Now Curry. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 19 points.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
The kick out to Towns. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP finds Kuminga.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Dillingham with it, covered by MP. Nice defense from Kuminga.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Curry. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, just doing absolutely everything himself. MP is a one-man highlight reel.
Minnesota's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Timberwolves shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Williams against Wiggins. Timberwolves passing it around. That's tipped.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Outside for Curry. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Dillingham. No good, unable to end this run.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Goodness, the tomahawk one-hand slam.
Oh, shows you how much strength he has.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now here's Gobert. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Curry. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to Reed. Puts it up from 12. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, Naz Reid doesn't operate often in the mid-range, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Curry with the bucket.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Gobert with it. Now McDaniels on the wing. Williams. Pass to Dillingham. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
MP passes to Santos. Misses the 3. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Bounce pass from Williams. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Wants to get it to Reed and does. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Warriors, #1. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
You know, both of these clubs forced a lot of turnovers and also converted offensively off of them. Very impressive.
And the Warriors making a change here. Waters is checked in. Kevin Porter's checked in for Minnesota. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
MP kicks to Curry. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 12. Gobert double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dillingham. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Minnesota also with the sub. Sharge is checked in. Thompson, a screen on Porter. Curry passes to MP. Pass to Pajemski. And the Warriors miss again. The Timberwolves shooting not looking too good out there in the second. The Warriors shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Pajemski out there with MP. Then there's Irving. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Santos in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Poked away and stolen by MP. Jumps up, and MP throws it down hard.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
Pass to Shannon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now, here's MP. Now Thompson. Takes a shot at the elbow, and another basket for Golden State.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Knocked loose. Oh, the lob to Irving. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Sharge has the open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Sharge has got his first 3 points of the game.
Okay, Dario Saric, that three-point shot is pretty. What a relaxed shooter he is.
Shot's good by Shannon.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Irving kicks to Thompson. And MP throws it down.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
Porter passes to Shannon. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Shannon's got 10 points here in the second half. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. Driving in, and the dunk by MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Oh, the lob to Irving. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Pajemski. Nails the corner three. Pajemski's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch. Shepard's checked in. McDaniels in the post. He's defended by Pajemski. Will it go? Second shot opportunity, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Towns, he's checked in for Dario Saric. That free throw, good from Shepard. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the miss by MP.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy working at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody. Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
And Minnesota has possession. Knocked away. And stolen by MP. All alone. Oh.
Well, MP not going to waste a transition opportunity.
Here's Porter. And stolen by MP. Goes up. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for Shepard. And Dillingham subbed in for Kevin Porter. Now here's Gobert. Back to Alexander Walker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Driving to the basket.
That's how you take the momentum from the drive as a launching pad. MP, ready to go.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Towns looking it over. Here's Gobert, and it's blocked. McDaniels against MP. Hardaway for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Dillingham. Covered by MP. Pass to Dillingham. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Alexander Walker. And nothing is falling for him right now. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Inside. Kicks it out to MP. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Here's Dillingham after the Warriors pick up 3. They get it back. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
MP inside. To the inside. Fires the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Shoots the 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Pushing it up. Pass to Dillingham. And it's MP with the rebound.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
He lobs it up. Stolen by McDaniels. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Pass to MP. Here's Santos. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. Now, here's MP. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future, and also the trades and signings.
We see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what it...
MP, question and answer.
Let's go with Michelle.
MP, how did you manage to win this game without 2 of your best players?
Fans pay good money for these tickets, and we're not going to quit just because we're down a couple guys. People came to see us compete, and that's what we're going to do.
Thanks, MP.
Thank you.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple double.
That was an A+ copy, MP.
Can't be reaching like that, MP.